We speak student!
Insurgent. A la Shmoop. When last I left you, I was in a bit of a hurry. Like Red Bull gives you wings kind of a hurry. Following that nasty clash with Erudite, Caleb, Peter, Marcus, and myself made a beeline for Amity to meet up with the surviving members of Abnegation, where we were able to take refuge for a bit. Only for a bit, though. Before long, some of those Erudite jerks tracked us down and there was something of a scuffle. I escaped along with Caleb, and Susan onto a train where there was a bunch of factionless peeps on board. Pretty sure only about half of them actually purchased a train ticket too. What rebels? We got ourselves to a safe area where we discovered that there were more factionless than we had realized. And they seemed to be doing A-okay. It's almost like this dividing people into groups business was a bad idea. We met the leader, Evelyn, who was Four's mom. She was all about convincing the Dauntless to join the factionless. Guess everybody's always trying to get someone to join something. I honestly wasn't the biggest Evelyn fan. So I was a little relieved when Four and I eventually headed to CANDOR headquarters. Until we were arrested and put on trial, that is. Is no place safe around these parts? Things got even uglier when CANDOR was attacked by Janine, Eric, and their merry band of Dauntless traitors. We were briefly captured, but then rescued by members of Dauntless. The good ones. Soon afterward, a few of us were able to catch a bit of a conversation between Jack, the leader of CANDOR, who was trying to initiate an alliance with Erudite. They were also talking about some new serum injection. Those people love their serum injections. After a close shave, we made it back to home base without being detected, although I had to listen to an earful from Four about it. He was all up on his high horse because he, Tori, and Harrison were elected new leaders. As a first order of business, Four decided to align with his mother, Evelyn, and to set into action a new plan to destroy Erudite and start a new government. Really? He didn't want to start with something simpler like tax reform? So anyway, Erudite started using this new simulation that was intended to kill off Dauntless members, until one was given up willingly to them. Being the hero that I am, I decided to sacrifice myself. Please, please, hold your applause until the end of the program. I walked right into Erudite headquarters and they turned me into their personal guinea pig. After they were done experimenting with me, they were going to have me executed. But Peter, who was supposed to do the deed, let me go. Guess he felt bad about, killing the person who saved his life. Peter and I traveled to Abnegation, and it was there that Four and I admitted there's a little something there. Never a bad time for romance, people. But, back to business. While all the factionless and Dauntless were gearing up for an all-out battle, I went with Christina and my boyfriend's dad, Marcus, to convince Johanna to help us recover important data of Janine's that no one can stop talking about. Before everything was obliterated. A few of us decided to pull the dress up like an enemy routine. We snuck into Erudite's headquarters and started digging around for this mysterious information. But before we could get said information out of Janine, Tori stabbed her. Way to be a team player, Tori. Anyway, the factionless were successful in their efforts to fight the man. And suddenly everyone was being asked to abandon their faction. As that was going on, the information we had set out to retrieve was broadcast. Turns out it was an explanation of how this whole faction system had been established in the first place, and how it had been intended to circumvent corruption and restore order. It also said that the city had been sealed off from the rest of the planet. And gave instructions that once there were enough Divergent, the gates were to be opened and we were supposed to head back into the world. Which was awesome, because I now could finally take a long overdue trip to Fiji.
What did the buffalo say to his son as he left for school?
Bye, son. Okay, bad joke, but if you survived it, how about clicking the subscribe button below? And if you're looking for more jokes from yours truly, why not check out our website at www.shmoop.com. And if you want to get updates on what's new, well, check us out on Facebook and Twitter too. Please check our Facebook and Twitter pages, please.